Hey, my friend, this is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios, and I'm excited about this video. How to how to get more clients than you can handle for your stylist or salon business. This was requested for by let me see if I can show you really quickly by at BSTY Lynn. Okay, I think her name is Lynn actually. This was questioned by Lynn on Instagram, and I decided to shoot a video for her. All right, also to make it available for everyone that's audience on this channel. All right, but before we get into that, before I get into that, you see this page right here. There's a link. um, just find your way to Ola Talks. Just go to YouTube and search for Ola Talks, which is my name right here. Which is short for my middle name. That's what Talks is, if you're wondering. And you want to search for it on YouTube. And then when you get to my channel, okay, once you, here's how it works. If you search for Ola Talks, this is what's gonna come up. You're gonna see my channel with my face right here come up. Okay, some ads probably at the top. You're gonna see this, and you can actually subscribe. You can just click subscribe from here, or you can click into it. Okay, you can click into it and simply click on the red subscribe button. Okay, and you need to do that because I'm going to be releasing a lot of videos like this, a lot of tips like this to help you with your business. Okay, so that's what we have going on here. So here's the deal. There's a formula that works for every business. Okay, it could be a salon business, it could be a stylist, right? Or depending on what kind of cosmetologist you are, right? Um, it could be a plumbing business, it could be a catering business, it could be an online digital business, it could be a real estate business. It's the same formula, okay? It's the same formula that you need. Essentially, what you're looking for is you want to give a lot more value into the marketplace than the value you expect to get back. The value you expect to get back, obviously, is you want more clients. That's clearly what you want in your business. You want more clients, plain blank, period. That's the blood, the bloodline, the life, the air that your business breathes. Just more and more clients. And if you have too much clients right now, that's a great problem to have, right? So you want more clients. So there's formula to it, okay? And the good thing about what you do is that you do it. You already do it for a living. But clearly, just doing it for a living is not good enough to get you clients. You got to learn a little bit more. One thing I want you to know, whatever business you're in, you need to understand that you are a marketer, okay? At the very minimum, you need to understand how marketing works, okay? Even if you don't have to do it by yourself. You can hire professionals, experts to do the work for you. But you need to understand it, okay? So in this video, I'm going to share with you the formula, okay? And you can run with it, use it with your business. You can hire us to do the work for you. You can do it on your own, okay? It depends on how much time you have, okay? But I'm going to give you the secret right here, and it's very, very simple, all right? So here you go. So how to market and get more clients than you can handle for your stylist, salon, or any type of business, honestly, okay? The formula is, again, you have to give more value, okay? It's about giving, giving, and giving, okay? Give. All right. So there's a formula here. See, the more value you put into the marketplace, the more money comes back to you. Very simple, okay? That, if that sounds spiritual, oh well, but it's also very physical, okay? It's very true. People only hire people that they deem that there's value in them, okay? Some kind of value that they get from you. Frankly, it could be entertainment, okay? Some people just think you're funny and they would rather just work with, they would rather give their plumbing job to a funny guy, right? Whatever, they're getting some kind of value from you, okay? But if we have to start worrying about entertainment value, maybe that's not naturally your talent, okay? And I don't want you to have to worry about that because you don't have to, okay? Really, all you have to do is be yourself. That's all you have to do. But in addition to being yourself, you got to invest in your education. More importantly, you got to invest in education. Okay. And when I say invest, you're going to invest time. Okay. You're going to invest time and yes, possibly money. Okay. So the first step, okay, to putting more value into the marketplace than the amount you're looking to get back in terms of dollars, okay, because what's going to happen is eventually the money you're going to get back is going to outpace the value. But when you plant all these seeds, what you're doing when you're putting this value out there is you're planting seeds all over the place. Okay. Now we're in the digital age, so we cannot talk about marketing without talking about the internet. It's impossible. Okay. Yes, I know you still see some billboards on the highway, right? But let me be frank with you. Okay. Especially if you're a small business and you don't have that kind of deep pocket, right? You definitely want to pay attention to giving. Okay. So it's a lot of giving, but essentially you want to give more value than your competitors. Okay, you want to give more value into the marketplace. Give more value into the marketplace. And if you're a salon lean, share this with your with your salon friend to really help them a great deal in their business. They will appreciate you for that as well too. Okay, give more value into the marketplace than your competitor. That's the key right there. Now, in order to do that, there's a formula that you use in every business. It doesn't matter what business you're in. Okay, is this formula right here? Okay, ILDT. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to share with you. I want to share the meanings, the what this acronym means. ILDT. Okay, what I said earlier is that you're so lucky that you already have the D in place, and I'm going to talk about what that D is in a second here. Okay, so the first step is invest, right? Invest, right, in your education. Now you're going to find this very useful in everything else in the LDT. Okay, you want to invest time and possibly money. Okay, money. Okay, into your education. All right, because here's the deal. If you don't do that, this is the foundation of everything. This is the foundation of planting more seeds. Remember what you're doing when you're giving more value to the marketplace. You're planting seeds all over the place. Okay, and you got to think like a farmer. If you want to build a scalable, huge business in any niche, okay, yes, stylist, salon business, whatever, you can build this. You can think like right now. You want to think big. Okay, we're talking about you getting clients, but the formula I'm going to give you right now will allow you to actually build a business that has multiple stores, and multiple, what do you guys call it? Is it shops? Well, your shop, your store, whatever, your lady store, right? The bar where you guys do this stuff, right? Um, it's going to allow you to have multiple of them. You can even franchise it out if you follow this formula to a T. Okay, so you're planting seeds all over the place, and you definitely want to be thinking like a farmer. Okay, and what that means is that there's seasons. There's a season of planting, right? And there's season of harvesting as well. Okay, all right. So in other words, this will take some time. All right. But here's the kind of time. Here's what you can expect to. Your expectation needs to be on point too. Okay. Let me show you what your growth will look like. Okay, if you follow the formula I'm about to give you right now. Okay, it's called an exponential curve. Okay, and as you can see, it's a universal. It's a universal concept. Okay, it's a universal concept, and and I didn't make it up. I just googled it. Okay, it's called this green line right here. That's the money. Okay, the green line is money. Okay, the red line is not realistic. It doesn't really happen like that. It may look like that to an outside person. Like right now, you're watching this video, and that's the first step of educating yourself. So when I say invest time, you just literally invested the last 5-7 minutes to watching this. Okay, and it starts from that, but it has to be an ongoing situation. And like I said, yes, possibly money, okay, into your education. The more of that you do, obviously, the more edge you have over your competitor, okay? You just want to make sure that you know your game more than your competitor, okay? And there's always something new to learn in any business. It's all because technology is always coming out, There's always some new way of doing things, and you want to stay on top of that. You want to stay subscribed to some of the top gurus in what you do and follow what they do. Okay, and that's all part of investing time into your education. Okay, not only are you investing into your education, so obviously what that means, that automatically gives you the second L right here, which is learning. Okay, so you invest, you learn it. So you're not just throwing money out or spending time going to events, you're learning, you're actually mastering. Okay, you want to learn and become a master at what you do. And I know that may sound very basic, and I kind of know that. No, actually, what I found is that most people don't know that. Most people know just enough to get one client, to get the next client. Sometimes they just know enough just to feed their family, but they're never thinking beyond that. They're never thinking big and building a big business. And mastery is where building a big business is. There's no shortcuts here. But here's the good news for you. You can take your time in learning it. As you continue, you can give yourself maybe 10 minutes a day to learn something new. Every 10 minutes in a day that you learn something new, what you're doing is that eventually you're going to have a graph like this. In the beginning, you see how this green line is flat? We're talking in the next 3 to 4 months, the green line is going to be flat. In other words, you'll be tempted to quit on yourself. You'll be tempted not just because you're not good or you're lazy, it's because of life. You're actually busy with life. So you need a little bit more than I want to do it. You need commitment, and you need to be consistent with it, especially in the beginning. So in the beginning, the graph will not look like red, which is just taking off. That red obviously is you don't want it. Your expectation, if your expectation is on red, then that's why you're not going to make any money. That's why you're not going to get any clients, because your expectation is all wrong. Your expectation should be this: you're going to put in some work, okay, and the line is going to look flat. But what you're going to see is that a few months down the line, you're going to start getting some traction. See, people only respect people that are consistent. Okay, they respect only people that are consistent, and they're not going to tell you in words. It's their action that will tell you. Remember what we're doing here? We're talking about giving more value than your competitor. So here's what your competitor do. They may even watch a video like this, right? And they will practice it maybe for 3-4 days, and then life will happen to them. Okay, happen to them, right? Well, my mentor said something. One of my mentors told me something a long time ago. He said there are 3 types of people, right? People that that life happens to, right? Right? People that make things happen, okay? Right? So you don't want to be the people that life happens to. The average human being that you know, in your family, in my family, in our friends, in our circle, everywhere, there are people that life happens to. So if something takes over something that they committed to, the commitment will be gone, and that's not the definition of commitment. Commitment means you continue to do it long after the thing already left you. The feeling or the mood that you set that goal in already left you. That's what commitment means. So you have to learn how to be committed to something, especially if it makes sense with what I'm saying. If it makes sense right now, all you have to do is store this video, keep it safe somewhere, and just watch it again. And that keeps you motivated in doing what you need to do for the next 90 days until you get the kind of traction you're looking for. Okay, so you may be saying, but how does this connect with clients yet? Just wait. Okay, just wait, relax. Okay, so the third kind of person is people that ask, what happened? All right, and you don't want to be 1 or 3. Okay, what you want to be is 2. All right, 2 is where to be. Okay, you want to make things happen, and people that make things happen, they understand this green line. They understand that, listen, this is going to be me putting my heads down and doing this work, because it may not show results or visible. It will show results, but it won't show visible results in your bottom line for another 90 days. But once it starts showing up in 90 days from now, you can expect that you have a business that will thrive for the rest of your life. And then you can expect that you have a formula that you can use to build any business you want henceforth in the future. So this is what the graph looks like, the green line. It's going to look like flat like that in the beginning, and it's going to take off. Okay, so that's it right there. So you learn mastery, learn until mastery. Okay, matter of fact, remain a student of the game. Never stop learning. Okay, remain a student of the game. Never stop learning. See, successful people, they never stop learning, period. They just don't. Okay, now the third one here is doing. Like I said, you already do this. Okay, chances are you already do this, okay? Or you're a plumber already, you're a stylist already, you already have a few clients here and there. It's just that you have ups and downs. You have months that there are clients, and you have months that there are no clients, right? And things like that, okay? This right here will solve the problem, okay? This right here will solve the problem. So you're doing it, right? But you're investing, you're learning into mastery. So you're not just, oh, all I know how to do is just that one hairstyle, and you get to, no, you're learning the game, okay? You can specialize in one, but you gotta learn the whole game as a whole, okay? Because you're trying to build a business, all right? So here's what I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? Before I get into the last one, where most salon business are pretty much people owning are people owning a job, okay? Owning a job, okay? So yes, you work for yourself, but you own a job, okay? In other words, there's a ceiling over your head, okay? But there's only so much you can do by yourself, okay? So you gotta start thinking you only got 24 hours in a day. If you're the hardest working person that you probably know, maybe you work 18 hours of that day, right? If you're a very hard working person, chances are you're not working 18 hours per day. If you were making $100 per hour, right? Per hour, right? If you were making $100 per hour, that will result in a cap of, let's see, a cap of $1,800 you can make in a day. All right. I know you're saying, "Oh, that's a lot of money. That's good enough if I can make that." But think about it. You're not gonna have a life. You're spending 18 hours working by yourself, right? Or sometimes you only have two people. If you don't have a system, my point here is that you need a system that multiplies your hours, okay? That you get paid on. That multiplies the hours that you get paid on. All right. So you need a system that multiplies the hours that you get paid on. I didn't say you have to be the one doing the work. I'm just saying you need a system that's in place that multiplies the hours. Okay. So because of that, you absolutely need to have this to your formula, teaching. Okay. Teaching. So you got that unlocked, but you probably not. I can guarantee, I can bet right now that you're not investing enough time and money into learning more about the game and how technology is affecting what you do and what new gadgets is coming out. I can guarantee right now that you're probably not subscribed to the newest gadgets, whatever that you can use in your business on YouTube, right? Well, now you know what to do, right? You need to go do some research and find out how you can be subscribed to this kind of different channels where you learn more about the game as you go. Then obviously you invest time and possibly money, and then you're learning all the way onto mastery, and then you make sure you remain a student. That means you never stop learning, okay? You never stop learning about the game. You're already doing, so we don't have to worry about that. What we're trying to explode is we're trying to explode this. We're trying to 10x you're doing. But now you're going to be teaching, okay? You're going to be teaching people. Now, teaching it, you may say, but I don't have students to teach. Well, here's where online marketing comes to play, okay? There's something called Facebook today. There's something called YouTube today, all right? And there's something called Instagram, okay, which is where Lynn found me, okay? And you can literally teach for free, okay? You teach this stuff for free. Here's another thing that teaching does for you. It allows you to remain in mastery. When you teach something, you learn more about it by nature, just generally, okay? So you can say, hey, I'm gonna shoot one video per week, okay? One video per week. You don't need a professional video for this kind of things. You don't, okay? So if you have favorite gurus online, go check out their first, second, third video. It's probably not as professional as what you're seeing right now. As you continue to make more money, you may have more money, and you may decide eventually to invest into professional video, but you don't have to. Just your iPhone, your smartphone, the video that comes out of that is perfect enough, and the video doesn't have to be long. All you have to do is a daily or weekly tip, okay? Home, hair care, something like that. Okay, so it could, for you, it would be home hair care tip. So as a hairstylist or a salon owner, you definitely should have home care tips. And if you don't, then we go back to step one here. okay? And you spend some time, and then you take some notes. As you continue to learn, as you're learning, you're sharing with the world, okay? On your free YouTube channel and things like that, and you share it with your friends. Here is where most people fail with this, okay? And I'm going to repeat like this, okay? Commitment and consistency, okay? Commitment and consistency. All right. So it's hard to be consistent at anything, okay? It's just hard for us humans to be consistent. That's why very high achievers, they are always particular about commitment and consistency, especially, okay? Now, if I were to add to that, I'll be persistent, okay? I'll be persistent, okay? In other words, persistent means, oh, it didn't work. Let me ask my mentor. Let me see what they have to say. Instead of quitting on yourself, you ask. Okay, that's persistent right there. But commitment means you said you're going to do something and you're excited about it, but tomorrow you woke up a different person. It happens to all of us. Okay, happens to all of us, right? You woke up a different person and you said, I don't feel like doing it anymore. Okay, you all of a sudden don't feel like doing it any longer, right? But commitment says you still do what you said you would do long after the mood that you set it in already left you. That's commitment. Okay? It's not feeling so great any longer. Instead of asking questions, you just quit. Okay? Then you lack commitment. We've all done it before. Okay? So in this endeavor, you don't want to do that because this is about building a big business in your salon and stylist business. Okay? And by the way, the same formula works for anything. So you're giving a daily tip, right? You're answering questions, okay? How do you come up with topics? You may say, "Hey, but I don't know topics." Well, that's why you invest and you learn. You continue to invest and you continue to learn, okay? You come up with topics. You answer questions, and what that does, it gives you the expert, celebrity, and authority status. All right, to the point that you can't even turn it off. Even if you try to turn it off, you can't turn it off. Okay, if you do this consistently for 90 days, okay, 90 days, first of all, what will happen is it will become a second nature to you. All right, it becomes a second nature for you if you can go through 90 days. So in other words, you would need less of being determined about about commitment and consistency because you've been doing it for 90 days now, right? So it becomes a second nature to you, right? And you just keep going, okay? And let's say for some weird reason you don't keep going, but now you would have 90 pieces of content out there, okay? So if you're doing it once a week, you want to do it for 90 weeks. 90 weeks will be for the next 2 years. Imagine having 90 pieces of content of you teaching people about your business out there. Now, if you have a competitor that doesn't have anything, if they have to choose between the two of you to hire, who do you think they're going to hire? Now, imagine a position. Imagine for a second. Imagine people that want to hire you for them to do their hair, right? That you have to charge them $2,000 because the demand for you is just that high. Just imagine that for a second, that the demand for you and your expertise is just that high and you have to charge $2,000. It happens all the time, but it's all about positioning. It's how you position yourself. And investing, learning, and doing and teaching is the formula to positioning and is branding. People get into this branding thing. Oh, it's a brand, but a lot of time it's just logos. Logo is just not good enough. A logo is not good enough as a brand. You got to also bring some value to the marketplace. The more value you bring to a marketplace, the more money you get to make. Okay? Very simple. All right? So all this YouTube profile, Facebook profile, Instagram, all those things are free. So how come everyone is not doing it? Well, it comes back down to the commitment, consistency, and the investing and learning part. Some people are just not educated about it. That's why I said share this with your friends. They may find value in it. Okay, you can do this. Okay, you can do it. Okay, however, if you want accountability and you want, like setting up the YouTube channel and things like that, and then also this budget issue too. You can shoot videos, right? You share with your friends, you get some people watching it, okay? But let's say you want people to start watching it heavily in your local area. We can help you with that. We can get a lot more people in your local targeted geo area watching those videos, and then you can advertise your business by that, okay? If somebody is watching YouTube, right? Excuse me 1 second here. Sorry about that. So like I was saying, so it comes down to who is it that your clients are seeing as have more value. What I'm saying is not something they just say out of their mouth. It's in their psychology. Okay, they see one brand and they see another brand. Essentially, they see one stylist and they see the other stylist, and for some reason they are more comfortable working with this person because they get some kind of value from that. Okay, and you doing the ILDT is reverse engineering it and making it happen, as opposed to waiting for it to happen or being in a position to say what happened 10 years from now and you're still not getting clients, right? You make it happen, right? And then you also make sure that life doesn't happen to you like a lot of other people here. Just in case you don't know, I did check some data, and the average stylist is making $26,000 per year. But you know what? There are stylists out there making $1 million, $2 million per year. Okay, so these are the kind of things that set them apart. Being able to go the extra mile and doing something a little bit extra. Okay, so if you reverse engineer this and become the expert, the celebrity, the authority, people will pay you top dollars, okay, to do their hair. If they can't, you will hire some of the people you're teaching to do the work, and you just manage a business. And then not only are you managing a business, you manage a quality business that everybody just want to work with your brand. And even some of the best students and best apprentices in town will want to work with you because you have that brand that everybody just want to be a part of, right? So that's essentially what you need to do to get your business off the ground, and the internet is available for you to use for free, right? So the only thing is, if you have any question, I'll answer your question. If you need help in executing, need help, you want a done for you solution in setting up your brand, setting up your social media profiles, and then training you on how to go to the top, then I would say you could go to myempirepro.com/apply. Yeah, /apply. Let me make sure of that actually. This is the form right here. /apply. All right, so yeah, this is this form right here. Interesting. So it's a different type of scheduler. Yep. So never mind if you're a stylist, never mind this video or whatever it says, you can watch it, but all I need you to do, I just need you to fill out this form that's about to load right now and schedule a time with me. Okay, myempirepro.com/go. That's where you go to apply if you want me to set up a done for you or customize the solution for you. And then we'll take it from there. Okay, but hopefully this has been very helpful. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Again, let me just do a quick review. You give more value than your competitors. Very simple. Okay, you have to give more value than your competitors. You have to make it happen by yourself. In other words, you're not waiting for some fairy thing to come and do it for you. You have to do it. Okay, and then you build a business that attracts. This is attraction marketing. Okay, that attracts all the best clients, high paying clients to you. Okay, you will not have time for low paying clients. Okay, you can assign them to somebody else. Okay, this is how you get paid off of much more hours than 24 hours in a day. Okay, this is how I get paid for more than 24 hours in a day. Okay, because I have all kind of videos out there, I have all kind of tools out there, I have partners out there that as they're working, I make money. Does that make sense? You can set up any business like that. It's just a matter of the willingness to learn it. Okay, so invest time and possibly money into your education and learn it until mastery. Remain a student. Okay, and then teach. First of all, you're already doing. Okay, this is what's gonna 10x. This is exactly how you're gonna 10x. That means multiply by 10 your production right now. Okay, you're already doing, but that's right there. As a matter of fact, there are people out there that are investing, learning, and just teaching without doing it, and they're making money. You know who they are? They're professors, university professors. A lot of them are teaching business administrations, but they don't own a business. That's essentially invest, learning, and teaching. Okay, but you're in a better place because you get to make money from doing as well, right? And you get paying clients paying you for that. Okay, because you've positioned yourself like a celebrity, an expert, and an authority in the subject at hand. Does that make sense? Okay. So, and again, this stuff right here, is it easy? No, it's not easy. It's simple though, okay? The part that's not easy is the commitment and the consistency part. That's the part that makes it hard, okay? Because I could literally lay down step by step for you right now on how to do it. As a matter of fact, it's already there on YouTube, on Facebook. They have step by step how to set up your things. You can Google, you can YouTube any information, right? It's just that if you're working with me, obviously I will arrange, because I've done this so many times, I will get everything streamlined for you. So because there's a ton of other information that are not necessarily correct or outdated out there, right? All right, and it's very simple. All right, so now you own a business and you don't own a job. You're not just somebody working 18 hours, standing up and trying to make money, and then you're wondering why clients are not coming, because you don't have any activities in your business that's designed to attract clients to you. All you're doing is just doing. So it's only when a client falls on your lap that you take it, as opposed to making it happen. Does that make sense? All right. So, and set this up into a system, and you have a protocol you follow every day. And guess what? You don't have to work more than 4 hours a day if you don't want to. How's that? How does that sound? And I mean that in terms of 3 to 5 days a week, if you want to. And you can design your business that way. So that's what I have for you on this video. Hopefully it's enlightening to you. Hopefully you're thinking, wow, what you can do with your business. The possibilities are ridiculous. If you have any questions, drop it for me in the comment below. Message me, private message me. I'm always down to answer your questions. And thank you so much for giving me your attention. I will see you on the next one. Peace. Hey, my friend, did you like that video? I just need help from you. I just need help from you. Can you help me? It's just one click. Just click on that subscribe button right now. It should be under this video if you're on a mobile phone, or it should be towards your left if you're on a computer. Just click on the subscribe. It's just one click. Can you do me that favor? Actually, you will get notified every single time I release a valuable video like this. I will see you on the next one, and peace.